NBA Cup is back in Sacramento, and that means a fancy new court. Game 1 of 4 for Sacramento in the group stage. In addition to the court change, the Kings had a change to their starting lineup. Alex Len, he's in for the injured DeMar DeRozan. The Kings hoping to do a better job against that man, Julius Randle, who had 33 points in the Kings home opener back in October. But tonight was all about that man, De'Aaron Fox. Mama, there goes that man. From the opening tip, he was on the attack. He had 21 points in the first half alone. But Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves offense was a problem for Sacramento. The T-Wolves built a 20-point lead, which included a 12-0 run to start the third quarter. Now, with the Kings being shorthanded, it looked like tonight was going to be a blowout in Sacramento. But then the fourth quarter started. The Kings scored the first 14 points of the quarter, y'all, and then they ended up outscoring Minnesota 33-17 in the fourth to come roaring back. Now, this was led by a historic performance from De'Aaron Fox, and I mean historic in every sense of the word. He dropped a 60-piece, y'all, which passes both DeMarcus Cousins for the Sacramento-era single game scoring record, and it sets the Kings franchise record previously held back in 1960 with 59 points. Now, Fox's heroics forced overtime where he and Anthony Edwards went toe-to-toe. I mean, these are two of the biggest stars in the league, and man, did these people get their money's worth tonight. Now, even with Fox's heroics, Edwards and the Timberwolves just did enough to survive Sacramento's incredible comeback. You see Ant-Man right there with the bucket doing some silly dance. I have no idea what that is, but Ant can dance all night long because he had 36 points. Minnesota spoils Fox's historic night, defeating the Kings 130-126 in overtime. The Timberwolves improved to 1-1 in cup play, while the Kings fall to 0-1. Both teams 7-6 to start the season. De'Aaron Fox, he did speak briefly after the game. You could find that soundbite on ABC 10, but just an incredible performance by Anthony Edwards and De'Aaron Fox. And on a night like tonight, when he breaks that single game scoring record for the franchise, you would hope they like the beam. Unfortunately, it was done on a beamless night, but I don't care. Fox, go ahead with your bad self.